Did I completely rip off a Zefrank video for my own video? No. But did I get accused of this? Yes. And did those comments hurt my feelings? Also yes. So let's break down what happened and talk about what is and isn't copying when it comes to science videos. On December 11th, I published this video for Scientific American about new research into how some nematodes use static electricity to jump and land on flies. It is one of my favorite videos. But I started to get comments that I was ripping off a Zefrank video that had come out November 29th. It is also about this nematode research, and I hadn't seen the video because I was basing my video on a Scientific American article that had come out over a month before on October 23rd. And this is when I wrote the script for the video. You can see here October 27th, before the Zefrank video. You can see the bad David Attenborough impression joke, even though in the final video it ended up sounding a bit more like Werner Herzog. I apologize. So I wrote my video before the Zefrank video. But here's the secret. None of it matters because at the end of the day, the two videos are different videos. They make different jokes, they make different points because they are two different videos about the same research. Like, I loved this exchange here. This is very similar to the Zefrank video. Well, it's the same research being reported, doesn't look similar, isn't scripted or edited similarly. And this is the mind-boggling thing to me because the people who leave these comments are ostensibly fans of science communicators. They're tagging Zefrank, but at the same time, they're not familiar with what is an extremely common occurrence in science communication, which is two people making a video about the same science news or topic. Like, it is so common that there is a word for when it happens with Derek from Veritasium specifically.
I had been derricked.
Do you know, a couple of times with Veritasium where I've been working on a video and then derricked. Yeah, I got derricked.
Now, I started making this video to clear my name, clarify, and also to vent a little bit. But the reason I'm publishing this video is actually because on 2 occasions now, I have replied to someone's comment basically explaining everything I said in this video, and they have apologized and deleted their comment. And I would be a bad science communicator if I assumed that everyone knew what I knew about making science videos. And honestly, I love that people are willing to fight for their favorite science creators. But I know I speak for a lot of science creators when I say that I would never want the fact that I made a video on a subject to stop someone else from making their own video. It is okay for 2 people to cover the same subject. In fact, it should be encouraged. Comments like these I got in my video are great. Yes, please share your excitement, point people to other videos you love. And this is my favorite comment. I assume they meant jousting here, but it perfectly encapsulates that as much as it may seem like science creators are butting heads to try to be first to cover a topic, it's all in good fun, and at the end of the day, it just means more science videos. And hot take, I think that's a good thing.